Hey, what's happening? How about a full back workout using just a couple of moderately weighted dumbbells? One thing I'm going to start out with, a gorilla row. A gorilla row. I didn't name it, so not my fault. Wide stance here, the knees pointing out. You start in this position, both hands on the dumbbell. Rowing and back down. Rowing and back down. I'm getting nice and deep, so my back is relatively flat. Row and back down. Nice and tight and back down. Lowering that weight under control and back down. Nice little squeeze on top of that movement. The old gorilla row. Who knew? And back down. Row and back down. It's nice when you get that rear end nice and low, and you get those elbows back, emphasizing that upper back. 2 more for time. 1. And the right and the left. Gorilla row. I'm still doing my gorilla thing. All right, this one's a tripod row. I didn't name this one either. Tripod row. Nice and stable. Get the other one out of the way on that chair. This is a more full range motion where I kind of tilt the grip here. Yes, nice stretch on the bottom. Boy, that's good. Yeah. Always protecting that low back. 2 more. 1 and 2. Switching. We don't even need this other guy. Again, you're gonna stabilize yourself with the right hand this time. Row. I kind of make sure that I get that elbow back. Nice little trick. Right through the chair. Always under control on that bottom part of the movement. 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, that one they call it the tripod row, and we'll be right back. Hey, the third one is a dumbbell pullover. It takes me back to around about 1980, but good rib cage expander. All kinds of good things come from this exercise, especially if you're young and your rib cage can still be developed. No chance for me anymore, but it's still a good exercise that I use all the time. Nice flat hands on the dumbbell. I actually lift my hips on that to compensate for just being on the floor and not being able to go back farther where I would be able to do that on a bench. So I lift those hips. Nice big stretch on top, pull it nice and hard all the way to the waist. Way back and pull. Nice breath, normal breath, and pull. The old dumbbell pullover. I used to do a ton of these as a young guy, about 100 years ago, you know. Way back there, nice tilted hips, nice flat hands, nice big stretch of that rib cage. How about 4 more for time? Way back, concentrate on every single one. I got 1 more coming. Complete it. There we go. The dumbbell shrug. Be right back. All right, now the shrug's a funny movement because I see people do this whole rotating thing. No need for that. Actually, it's ineffective that way. You grab your two dumbbells here, and you think of your arms just as kind of just holding the dumbbells, but taking the arms out of the movement completely, just levers, if you will, you know? So everything comes from the traps. I lean forward just a little bit, my knees are bent just a little bit, and the movement is just way up, concentrating down. You don't just drop the weight, but you don't give it one of these. It's straight up and back down. You're trying to focus on the traps. Straight up and back down. And I tend to lean forward a bit with my head. It just naturally seems to go that way. So I let it go. Way up top, control on the way down. Way up top, nice big traps, control on the way down. Everything's coming from those traps. These are merely handles, just to hold the weight. And back down. Way up, and back down. And down. How about 4 more for time? 3. Last one coming. 4. And you know, the shrug is interesting because the traps get worked when you do these other rowing movements. But I still like to do some direct work for the shrug, for the traps. Because I'll tell you, because I've seen many people, as they age, they get a little thin up here, this area. I mean, you don't want to be too bulky, but you don't want to be emaciated up here. And those traps filling out those traps constantly kind of helps to keep that good look up top. All right, this last one is something that you can do, but I'm simulating with a lighter dumbbell, the same size as before, but you would need maybe a 100-pound dumbbell, 90-pound dumbbell. I have a 40, but I'll show you the exercise. Remember the T-bar row that you always did in the gym with the bar and the barbell set this way? This simulates that whole action. Double grip like this, that T-bar row. And look at how bent my knees are and how my lower back is involved. And I'm rowing this way, right to the abdomen. Always protecting that low back, because if you get an injury, it sets you back so far that you're going to be sorry if you're not observant right there. Just like that old T-bar row with the barbell. I like this movement a lot. I really do. Can't you tell? 4 more good ones. 1, 2. I'm always carrying that weight down, nice and slow. Last one coming up. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one a lot. All right, we hit the back from all different angles. And you know, the one thing I can't show you, because of space, is of course the old-fashioned chin and pull-up. Incorporate those, but these exercises are when you just have your dumbbells and nothing else. Man, it works pretty darn good. Subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. Like the video. Leave your comment down below. I'll see you next time. Good back workout, I hope, for you too.